Hello everyone and welcome! Welcome to the pre-stream for Saturday, January 23rd, 2016. I am Darkside Phil, and this is take 2. And what I mean by this, alright, is that this, YouTube has been screwed up for 2 days now. I don't know what's going on. I've been having issues with streaming, where, unfortunately, the stream just kind of dies out of nowhere and then comes back. And it has nothing whatsoever to do with me or my internet or anything on my side. Everything here is up and functional and working properly. And then it just kind of craps out of nowhere and then comes back. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's a YouTube side issue or what. But anyway, thank you everyone for being here, okay? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're not massively snowed in. And hopefully you're safe. And what I mean by that is, for those who don't know, in the East Coast of the United States right now is being destroyed by a super duper blizzard. Some places have gotten several feet of snow, or for those of you who don't know, because maybe you're on the metric system, up to say 1 to 2 meters of snow. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And I firsthand know what it's like to be buried in a blizzard because I used to live there, and I was buried in a blizzard many times. In fact, even during the time that I was doing YouTube as my job, there was two different years where I was completely buried by snow to the point where I couldn't even get out of my house because, you know, I had a bad back or whatever. And I can't shovel snow or anything that's heavy. And there were days when I couldn't even get my car out. My car was completely encased in ice and snow, and I would just be like, well, I guess I'm staying home and either making food for myself from what I have here, or I'm ordering out and hopefully someone can deliver here safely. It's bad. And, you know, it's you know, I joke about moving to the West Coast, and there's no snow here. In fact, we did have a tiny bit of snow, like flurries, a couple weeks ago. But, no, certainly nothing major. You know, one of the major benefits of moving to Washington State when I did a year and a half ago was the weather is so much better overall here. We don't get the insanely hot and humid summers. We don't get the insanely heavy, nasty, icy, snow-filled winters. We have just a moderate climate here. But I certainly empathize with those who are suffering in that weather because I lived in it my whole life until a year and a half ago. So, if you are buried, hopefully number 1, you're safe. Hopefully number 2, you'll be out soon. And number 3, hopefully I'm able to entertain you today with a fun gameplay stream of Resident Evil 0. I'll be playing around 3.5 hours of Resident Evil 0 here on the gameplay stream. And I am between a rock and a hard place. For those of you who don't know, who maybe have not been paying attention to the playthrough this week, it's been incredibly grueling, and quite honestly, it's almost Dark Souls level of challenge. I'm not kidding there, I'm not exaggerating, because I'm playing the game on hard difficulty. Many people convinced me to play it on hard difficulty, saying that much like Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 3, that hard difficulty is more like the normal difficulty. So I said, okay, I'll do it. And, I regret it. I seriously do. There's far fewer healing items. There's way less ammo. Enemies are incredibly tough. They take so many freaking bullets to kill. It's pretty insane. And I am pretty screwed. There were many times during this playthrough where I had to basically replay things over and over and over in order to finally pass them. A lot of times just simply by luck. And today we are in one of those situations. So if you have not caught up yet with the playthrough, let me get you up to speed. Right now, I am Rebecca, and I have to kill 2 hunters with a handgun. I have no health, so if a hunter touches me, I die instantly. And I need to do this. There's no way for me to get past them. They're in a narrow corridor of a room, and behind them is an item that I need to progress. There's no way around it. There's no healing items, and there's no way for Rebecca to get any better weapons. So I just have to do this. And it's going to be pretty insane. I'm going to have to stand there and fire away at these freaking hunters. It's going to be pretty insane. So we're going to see. That's how we're starting today. Hopefully within an hour I can do this. And I'm not exaggerating. It's probably going to take me a long-ass fucking time to do it. And then we can progress on with the game. You know, because overall I am liking the game. It's just really freaking challenging. Okay? So that's on the agenda today. And then hopefully we get past that. We can continue on. And we'll see what happens. Alright? So, what's going on? Right now, well, there's a lot of stuff going on, ladies and gents. First of all, last night I released my very first episode of Hits of the Week. This is my new montage series that will be coming out roughly once a week. I'm going to aim to try to release it late in the week, like say Friday or maybe Saturday at the latest. We'll see how it goes. But right now I want to try to do them Friday nights. And what this is, it takes the best highlighted moments of the week, whether it's a funny moment, a rage-filled moment, a fail, whatever a very notable moment in my gameplay from that week is, I try to put it together into a montage. Now, this week, I actually have put together 20 minutes. It's about 20 minutes of footage, and you might think, oh man, 20 minutes is a lot. But what you have to really realize here is that a week's worth of gameplay for me is over 20 hours. Because I play games every day. I play them for 3 or more hours, right? So you're talking 20 or more hours of gameplay that I sorted through to get this highlights made for you. Hits of the week. And people who watched it overnight have given it overwhelmingly positive feedback. I've actually gotten some interesting suggestions for improvement that I may or may not implement in the future. And I thank you for that. If you have not checked it out yet, I strongly recommend that you do. You can see it at youtube.com/KOGaming1. It's my new channel, KO Gaming. It's going to have this kind of edited content all the time. In fact, this past week, I released my review for Fallout 4, my first impressions of Resident Evil 0 Remastered, and now this Hits of the Week montage. So I certainly hope that you will check it out. And if you do, keep in mind, that channel is not like this channel, DSPGaming, where I do raw gameplay and tons of you know, videos every day. Nothing like that. It's going to be only, you know, a 2 to 3 videos a week, maybe, tops. Except for, you know, if things pick up a busy time of the year, then maybe I'll up the frequency. Okay? But, right now, you know, if you subscribe to that channel, you're not going to be flooded. You're not going to have any kind of an inbox flooding with videos like you may have if you subscribe to DSP Gaming. DSP Gaming is for the raw footage and the streaming, while KO Gaming is for the edited content, the montages, the reviews, and stuff like that. So I certainly hope that you will subscribe. I checked this morning, and over 4,100 people, 4,100 have subscribed within a week. The channel's only been live for about a week now. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I am pleased. I am hoping that more people will spread the word about this channel and will, you know, get more people to naturally start checking it out and subscribing. And I think that ultimately it's going to be successful as long as people keep coming and checking it out. Okay, so I'm excited. I hope you are too for the future. In addition, this week I did a lot of vlogging. If you're not aware, this week, not only did we do the week in preview, but I also had a special vlog, which were my thoughts, my reactions to the new Suicide Squad trailer, as well as the Wonder Woman footage that was revealed about the Wonder Woman movie coming out in a couple years here. It's, what, 2017, I believe? Yeah, 2017, when that movie will be coming out. And now the stream died again. I'm just going to keep going with the pre-stream. There's not much I could do here. YouTube has just been fucked up, man. YouTube has been fucked up for days now. Subscriber counts have been freezing like crazy. Views have been freezing. Streams have been crashing. It's not any... I've been telling everyone, it's not a DDoS attack. Or DDoS attack. It's not that. It's certainly not... my internet right now, I'm looking at it. You can see it when you actually live stream through OBS. The internet's fine. So it's not anything wrong with my internet or anything. It's, unfortunately, YouTube is having issues with these streams. And I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube that the streams keep dying, but, you know, it is what it is. YouTube's fucked up. So anyway, I'm going to be starting shortly here with gameplay. And I know that no one's watching this live on stream, but people are probably, some people are watching this on demand on YouTube, so I will continue. I hope you'll check out KO Gaming, but anyway, what I was saying, sorry, I got off the subject because I got distracted. The King of Hate vlogs. Did a lot of vlogging this week. My reaction to the Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman movie info. There was also the, not release day unboxing, excuse me. Boy, am I getting the pass now. There was the Loot Crate unboxing. This month's Loot Crate, I unboxed it. And today, a new DSP tries it. It's actually going to be the first new DSP tries it in weeks. It was actually, I believe, the early December when I released the last one. And then a couple weeks there, I really didn't have anything to put out there simply because I was sick. I was sick for a couple weeks, and so I wasn't eating like fast food or anything. And there weren't any new products or anything. There's actually one thing that I'm still going to do. I'm actually going to be doing a DSP tries it on an item that Leanna and I both are going to do together. But that was one, again, we didn't get to do because I was sick for a while. So that will be coming. However, right now, you know, nothing to speak of in that regard. But I am doing a new DSP tries it today. The first time in weeks. So I hope you'll check that out. That will be live on the King of Hate vlogs. And that's really what it's going to be. It's going to be a balance between the raw gameplay and streaming, vlogging, and the edited stuff on KO Gaming. And that's what I'm striving to put out for you on a daily basis. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Alright, so what else? The only other things I'll do, I'll do a gratuitous plug and then we'll end the pre-stream simply because the stream has died. So I have to wait for it to come back anyway. I might as well just start with the gaming, right? Patreon for this month. We only have about a week left, ladies and gents, for you to pledge to my Patreon for the month. As of right now, we're kind of on the edge of qualifying for this month's goal, which is the return of the Patron's Choice playthrough. And I honestly don't know if we're going to hit it. The problem is, I know a lot of people for the month of December kind of came in last minute and pledged some nice amounts. Probably as a nice holiday gift for me. But then it kind of fell off, or not that it's fell off, but they're probably going to reduce their pledges this month. You know, I don't expect that people are going to have large pledges month to month, you know. So undoubtedly within the next week, people are going to realize, oh man, I pledged a large amount for December. Let me lower that. And that's why what I mean right now, it shows that we're on like the very edge of qualifying for the the goal. And I don't know if we're going to qualify for it or not. So don't think that we're safe. All right. Don't think that we're safe, because we're not. However, I'm very much looking forward to hopefully doing this goal, which is going to be the return of the Patron's Choice playthrough, where people who pledge $5 or more this month will be able to nominate and vote on an upcoming game. And hopefully that will come through. I'm not going to go too much into detail because the stream's dead. It sucks. I'm just going to be sitting here twiddling my fucking thumbs trying to get the stream to work for the next, like, 20 minutes probably. So, I guess I'll end the pre-stream, and then I'll just sit here and see what happens. So, thanks everyone for watching the pre-stream on demand on YouTube. No one else got to see it. Alrighty then.